Hi Dee. Hi everyone. This little walkway, the state built for watching way off in the distance between those two taller trees used to be a great big tree right in there, and bald eagles made nests in that tree. Now we have bald eagles everywhere around here, but at first it was a weird thing. But okay, Dee. Way over that way is my house in the burned out tree. We're talking a mile. This is the road next to mine. That's an island out in the middle of that big swamp. If you remember over here, the Army Corps of Engineers made like a fake beaver dam, and they flooded this whole thing because over in this direction, on the road I'm on, over in this direction is World War II. There were an ammo manufacturing plant, and over here, right over here, were where the bunkers were. So they flooded this entire thing to keep it very hard to get to from the railroad tracks. You could not drive at all, and you had to go through a whole lot of swamp if you were going to walk it to get to the actual bunkers. That was a security thing. Plus, they would fire live ammunition, like mortars that would go out, blow up out there. The other ones were just ranges for non-exploding ammunition, but they covered that over with water for two reasons. And you could not go back on this side of the road at all for about 50 years. So I'm way off the reservation. Over on the other side where that man-made beaver dam is where I showed you that I found the footprint of the dog man, possible werewolf because it was so big. And you heard the wood knock, and I found a little bit of Bigfoot structure over there, but not much. But that's on the other end of this wide field, and go around the corner and out there another third of a mile is where I'm talking about. But I'm going to go on this side of the road over here, and I'm going to learn, if it kills me, this short clip I'm going to make right now about walking around, I'm going to learn, if it kills me, how to hook videos together. Out here, see that light pole? There's nothing hooked to that light pole anymore, I don't think, but you see what looks like a roof out there? That is the top of a World War II ammunition bunker, and that's restricted space out there. You can't go anywhere near those bunkers closer than this road. It's all got the restricted signs on it. I'm going to walk faster because it's starting to get dark. I know it gets, boy, I'm always out of breath in my videos, and I know why. I'm trying to get to places before you start your live, but it gets dark in New York before you even start. So down that way is the bunkers. But the state put up this nice parking spot. At first they did it to do the look at the eagles. But there's a fire road that a lot of people walk their dogs during the day and go down through. Now I just drove around for about 25 minutes to see if I could feel where the tall men are. And I'm actually feeling, if I have any ESPN at all, the corner of this open field, but I'm actually feeling that they're that way. But the road to pathy thing goes that way. I've never actually walked down this. I know it was here, but I've never actually walked down it, and it seems like a good easy walk, and I can see it's in a straight line, and I can see down there over a third of a mile, almost half a mile to the other end of what I can see up there. It goes uphill and I don't see it anymore. But that's where I'm going to go. It is whatever o'clock, because I don't wear a watch. It's whatever o'clock. It's almost dark o'clock, and when it's about 20 minutes after it gets pitch black here is when you usually start your videos, unless you're going to be a little bit late today. But that's going to give me a good amount of time to book it down that path and set up so I can watch your video out there. Since I have my tablet and I have to try to get away with it, or away from it, I should say. I have to get away from it so that it's not so loud you can't hear anything on my investigation, that I'm kind of stationary when I do an investigation. I could pick it up or pause it and walk a distance and then start it back up. But I've been doing your lives if I can, and I kind of want to listen to your live at the same time that you're doing it. I'm spoiled. Nobody but you watches these videos anyway. So there we go. I'm going to try to stitch this to the beginning of the video I'm going to do for the investigation. If I can't, then I'll make an A and a B like I always do. Okay, bye for now. Hi, Dee. You're whistling over there. You just started. And I thought I heard a whistle off in the woods in this direction. I don't even have you in my rig yet. Or your rig, I should say. There's your rig with the handle and such. I'm going to use it tonight and make sure that it works good. First I'm going to clean my lens off. It's quite a bit darker here than it is at your place. Top of their bugs. Alright, let me see. Got that in there. Can I see anything? Click my light on. 1, 2. That's medium. Pick it up with the handle. Oh yeah. I love that handle. Well, Dee. I'm going to put my backup light back in my thing because I've been sitting out here almost an hour in the dark. I didn't want to use my big lights all up before I could do anything. I can see a tad bit further than the phone can. I very much like this. Woo! Kyle! Okay, there's my light. That's this light on medium. I can actually see. I can see the trees a little better than this thing can with the light on medium. But anyway, I am way off the reservation this time, Dee. I told you that this used to be an ammunition plant, this whole thing. This road that I'm on, that you can kind of see that this is a road here. I'm a mile from my car. That road's almost straight. There's a one curve way down there, about a half a mile. Then it just keeps coming, and then there's this giant open field over here that goes down into a swamp on this other corner, and that's probably half a mile of square of an open field. Then you're going to see these trees. These trees are a hedgerow, and on the other side of that hedgerow is at least a mile square open field. I've never been back here before, but I am. This road tees right here, which is why I stopped. You can see that this goes back into that road goes back into the woods. Don't know where it goes, but I'm a half a mile at least back behind all those bunkers. So you wanted me to go further out into the woods, and I am
I saw 3 sets of eyes. I don't know.
out in the middle of nowhere. I haven't seen eyes or heard a wood knock. When I first turned you on, I thought I heard a whistle out here.
I saw
Other than that, just an owl.
run this way. So I was assuming deer.
There's nothing really up close to me. Open sky above me because of these big open fields I have.
That was crazy.
Back this direction, in my little short video, off in that direction over there is where I kind of feel something, like I would like to get there, but there's no way to get there. It's all swamp. Then there's a giant open field over here that I've never seen. I'm going to have to look on Google Maps and see where these freaking roads go. I knew that this road was here that I'm on, but I did not know that it literally went more than a mile, and I can see another half a mile down there, and I can't see any lights of houses or anything. So I'm out, way out this time. I've never been in these woods, so I don't know if there's any sign out here.
111 people, 48 likes. Thank you guys so much.
That thing's gonna freak me out no matter how many times I see it. There's one of those tacks on that tree. I have you running right there. So for a moment, I'm going to turn this big light off, and I'm going to just walk down out into the woods. Now we are out in front of where I have you running. I would like to get a bigger speaker to make your voice go out further, and I ordered a projector, and then they sent me an email saying that it's backlogged, so I don't know when that's coming, but I ordered a projector to try to use. I don't know where this thing goes out into. This woods is kind of really thick. I'm going to have to come back here during the daytime and see if there's actually any sign. I mean, you can't miss that footpath right there. That's a million times more than a deer path. But it's not super tall, but it's definitely down flat. But I know a lot of people actually walk down this and walk their dogs. From the little video that I'm going to try to attach in the front of this video, a lot of people park there and walk this way, walk their dogs, and use this as walking paths. But I figured, I don't know if the tall men hunt deer, and at nighttime deer tend to stick to the edges of open fields so they have some place to run away from the wolves and coyotes and whatever. Deer aren't usually, like you've seen them, deer aren't usually in the woods at nighttime. They're out in the edges of open fields, and you can see their eyes and whatever. Because they need a good place to run, they can see really far. I'm going to pick you up. Turn that light off. And I'm going to...
There's laughing, dude. There's not.
Oh, you're hearing laughing.
It's coming from far away. Like it's pointing towards my direction from a far away.
I know nobody camps back here.
Laughing in the dark.
This part,
Listen. If you can hear over the music.
way down there, half as far as I can see, and probably 50 times further than this phone's seeing, I just saw a flash of light in the middle of the road. It was... I just lost it there for a second. It's very hard to figure out how to carry you where I'm not going to touch the screen. And I don't know, I might lose signal out here somewhere.
To be here, so I'm not nervous. You guys can listen. Big, huge tree crash up there.
This Black & Decker handle on this rig that I'm going to send you is really nice.
I'm just watching for bodies in the dark, guys. That's all I'm doing.
You're watching for bodies in the dark. Yep, me too. I'm out in the dark with you, kind of. Now I know you can't see out this way, but this is obviously not trees, and it's not trees for a good mile.
No fucking way. There's a phone. Just got this. You guys just hear that? Stop. That was a big one. I don't know if you heard that phone. No, I just gave it. Okay, they're leaving. They're leaving.
You heard a thump.
There's a huge rock that just got thrown.
This is...
I don't know if you guys hear that thump. Please tell me yes.
There's quite a ditch by the side of this road and then a hump.
I'm watching this idiot who's coming up with the flashlight at me.
Oh no, you got a person coming with a flashlight.
Great, glad you guys heard it.
Just down this pathway a little bit is
I'm more worried about the person being
a path that goes parallel to this road I'm walking on. Not walking out in that.
Two.
There are some different trees. Looking
Where's drive-bys?
right there.
Okay, they're coming up to me. If this is
It looks like there's some
please don't be doing this.
cedar trees in with
I'm too scared of
swamp
this shit.
trees.
Hold on a minute.
Lots of poison ivy. Now I'm walking. This cuts out into the field a little ways this way. I'm trying to walk towards where I saw that flash of light happen.
I mean, it's not like I own this or anything, you know, so it's cool that you're here, but... I ain't worried about me. I'm worried about what I can do and what these guys might do. I don't know how they feel about me, whether they like me that much or not. That's another reason why I don't like bringing people...
I don't think it goes anywhere.
Stop.
Might go that
Person?
way. Where?
Where'd they go? There's a bike over
Kind of
there.
a
Sorry, guys, this is ridiculous.
A little bit of a clearing this way and goes off
But I
into
don't
that
deal
way,
with
but
people very well.
if I back off, you can see
When I'm out here,
that
though,
there's
man, it's
quite a
absolutely not.
beaten down path where none of that
Just had a
goldenrod's
huge rock thrown at me. I need to get back
It's-
here.
growing. I'm half listening to what's happening with you and trying to figure out where everything is. I have never been back here, like I keep saying, and that makes me a little nervous about walking out into the woods off the path. I know I can't get super lost, but if I lose all my... Oh, do you see this mist I just literally walked into a mist. See it? Coming in my direction right there? It's right in front of the camera.
They're walking in the damn dark. They turn their lights off.
I just walked into like a funky mist. Probably coming off the field over here, but
Please don't come down this way. There is so much park.
I hope nobody messes with you.
Come right here where I'm at.
See?
Where'd you go?
I have my shop light in the holder.
Watch me.
Still got
They
three
go up in there. I don't
bars.
care. I'd rather be with them.
Starts off, it's looks like it's full still. I have it on medium
Okay, they're right there.
because it's gonna go on medium no matter what.
Okay, let's go.
Holy cow, this field is big.
Sorry, guys.
I'm reasonably sure I'm not gonna find anything out in this path that made a light.
That's all that counts. I'm not worried about them right now. We're gonna do this.
I've walked down here quite a ways. Like I said, I've never been here. I'm trying to point you out towards the woods a little bit. Maybe you'll see something.
Oh, that's right. The tall grass.
But I'm using the...
There we go.
I can see my breath. So in case you see...
Nice in the
In
grass
case you
too,
see
right?
that, that's probably my breath. But there...
This, I don't know
I
what the
did
name
walk
of it is.
through,
I tried to give it to
and
you
I'm still
last
walking
time.
through a little bit of
And I
mist.
tried to look for the box.
I don't... Down here, there's no mist, and then when I pick you
I
up
remember it was a mom and her 2 kids.
or point you up
sent it to me.
into a mist,
So if
it's
they're
up
in
off
here,
the
maybe
ground
they can tell
about
you what
head
it is.
level.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna try my hardest to figure it out.
Woo!
That one ball there.
Whoop! Kyle!
Right in front of me.
I'm over here today! Wherever this is. I gotta be...
I'm so glad you guys didn't do this early like that way.
There's a community, very wooded, gated community kind of thing. Oh, I'm kind of losing it. A wooded, gated community in this direction. But I should hit the very end. If this thing keeps going, as far as I know it might go. I've already walked past where I saw that flash of light. But eventually I should walk into a golf course. Okay, I'm gonna start back the other way. Maybe they're following me, so sometimes it's good to backtrack. Let's see. I do really like this handle, D. It's very comfortable. So I have a garage sale going on this weekend, so probably Monday is when I'll be able to send this to you.
Sorry about all
But
that. I gotta go lights
it
out.
only
and then
basically
yep.
takes
Yeah,
3
things
fingers
bugs
to hold
breathe,
this
they
whole
don't
thing
care.
up,
Like
with,
hybrids.
even with the light on it. And I can hold it close to my body, where before I had to kind of hold it in a weird way because I was holding the legs of the bipod or the tripod.
I don't know what happened to the deer.
I'm sorry if your voice is overdoing my voice. My voice doesn't sound like it does when I'm in person. I've heard recordings of my voice and it doesn't sound like me at all. I can hear the clicking of bats, but I don't see any.
Hi everybody, it's Joanne. Sorry I'm not paying attention. I was worried about these people that are, I don't even know if they're still coming or not. But thank you for being here. You guys rock.
I'm carrying my tablet, trying not to touch the screen. Tablet, of course, is hooked to my phone, so I can't really walk away from it.
I just saw their car lights flash.
But this time I wanted to, first I wanted to see if I could figure out what flashed down there, and I can't.
Wait a minute. Hold up, dude.
The way the
I just watched one. No, hold on a minute.
the way I watched the
big one in the middle
fog roll in, maybe it was a light that came from a different direction or up in the sky That just
There's
hit
one
the
right in the middle.
hit the fog the right way to make it bright to me
Sherry,
for a
thank
second.
you
I don't know.
so much. Let me see if it'll let me like and love you.
But if I bend down like this, I can see under
Where we're
that
headed,
fog
so
layer.
Thank you so much.
But at face level where the phone is,
Look at those eyes. I can't get them on camera. Where they at? I'm shaky, man. I'm sorry.
I can
guys.
actually
Hold on.
see. I can see further than this
ran
camera
out.
can.
Okay, so there's
But Verizon just sent me a
one,
thing where I
there's
can
two with blue eyes, so that makes me think
blue
deer.
eyes.
But there was one that stood up right next
Never
to
seen
him,
a
and they
deer
were
with
big
blue
yellow
eyes. Of course, number one, I'm colorblind.
Okay.
Look, the fog's really. I'm gonna bend down a little bit because the fog is right at my face level. If I bend down a little bit, I can see underneath it. That's pretty funny.
There's four now. There was.
So here we go, Dee. I walked quite a ways to try to figure out what that flash of light was, and I can't tell. I haven't heard or seen anything yet. But when I come to that T intersection, which is right up here where the hedgerow is,
I haven't been able to get to the PO box. I've been so swamped with work, guys, overtime. Trying to make the Mooney to live since they want to make it so difficult. I got this whole bunch of hands.
turn this way, turn this way, so I can reach the button. Okay, because I don't want to walk down that. I don't want to walk down that pathway without having
reach out personally and thank everybody.
having my light to use.
I'm gonna lay another cat ball here.
Okay, now you're going to be able to see a tree, which I don't know why, but my phone itself usually sees better in the dark than I do.
Sounds like that music stopped. And I wanted to take you guys down that road.
But I don't see.
It's more than it never happens.
I have the light turned off of it.
You never know.
Usually it sees better in the dark than I do, but it doesn't this time.
Turn that right off.
Doo-doo-dee-doo. Yeah, there's quite a bit of fog out here. Now right in the middle of where this hedgerow actually hits between these two open fields, you can see right here that there's a deer path that kind of scooches out that way and then back around to the left.
So I left that there.
I didn't put any bug dope on because I'm an idiot. And I wore short sleeves because I was in such a... There's another path, but
Hello everybody, just joined
I don't know. That was hard to say if it's a deer path or not. Alright. I couldn't figure out what that flash of light was down there.
Rocks. Another one. That's a big rock, man. Guys. Did you hear it? Please tell me you heard it. It's like thump thump. Unless
You
it's
heard
something
thump
running
thump.
at me.
I actually heard rocks clacking together. And I don't know if that was in your video.
Is it something running at me?
I don't know if that was in your video or off into this open field behind me. But I thought I heard rocks clacking together.
I don't know if y'all are even hearing it.
I'm trying not to touch the screen, but if I accidentally shut you off, then I do.
I see it.
Because I'm trying to hold the,
It's the second time.
trying to hold the, damn, I
I'm blinding myself.
hate when things that are close to me make a shadow that looks like something that's walking further away. Now right there is that path. And it goes up in that direction. You can see that it's a path and it's beat down. Now I don't know. I'm not going to say that's a tall man path. But it's definitely, I just heard a howl in Dee's video. I don't know. That looks like people walk down it.
Did you?
Because that's
I
not
think
deer.
those balls there are for you.
Deer paths are
Those
like
Bowie cat balls, those you can have
sharp
those.
on the bottom. Like narrow where their feet go and then wide where their bodies go. And that's smashed down almost like the middle of this path here. Because you see tire track, and then where people walk, it looks like that. I can see a ways out into the woods with this thing. I'm sorry I'm not swinging you around. I have my tablet and my big flashlight in my left hand, and
I don't know what they're even on about that way.
the phone in my right hand. Because if anything comes zipping out here, I'm going to throw the phone on the ground.
An hour from now is when they usually...
And then you won't be able to see this video on YouTube because
will make their calls, but no, it's dying down. With people,
may hear some
I haven't seen anybody
of
run
my
out
friends go flying out.
in a minute.
Because I know there's a lot of coyotes around, and this is far away from my house where I wouldn't be able to hear them.
Sorry.
They don't come around my house anymore.
The camera was shot.
Ever since I started to
Some with eyes right over there, they're gold.
see the
But it's hunked in the grass.
the things that Kyle leaves.
It's too far for the camera to pick up.
Ooh,
I got another one.
Ever since then,
Let me see. No, those aren't markers.
I haven't heard or seen any coyotes around my house, but I am nowhere near my house anymore. Not in Kansas anymore.
They're watching even across the street. And they're like equally part of...
This is still part of the state land, because like I told you, Dee, this state land goes really far in one direction, and I'm back in that.
Hello.
Looking in the mud, I do see some coyote tracks right there, or somebody walking their dog tracks maybe, because I am seeing actual tread marks from shoes and what kind of looks like people driving maybe mountain bikes down here.
Just heard a growl.
We don't want growls, Dee.
Hi.
Don't like growls. Your growling makes my guys growl. But at least what I'm seeing is normal size. Not a frog. Look, a frog. What I'm seeing is normal size.
Man, my hands are really shaky when I'm trying to
actual
guys. I'm sorry.
Dog or coyote size prints. Nothing big or crazy. Like I saw this spring.
No bats. I haven't seen any.
I have a huge respect for the crazy wildlife that could be out in the woods. And I also have a respect for the amount of...
See?
It would only take maybe 3 coyotes to take a person down. 2 coyotes for a small person or a woman that doesn't have anything in their hands. Send them off with.
I don't know if it's a rock being thrown.
It's really hard having you in my left ear, Dee. I can hear things happening in your video, but I can't tell if they're happening in your video or off to my left-hand side.
There's nothing there.
I haven't seen any footprints in the mud. That could be something other. That is a relatively fresh walking print.
Maybe I'm onto something. Am I getting too close to
People do walk back here, but I kind of came back here on purpose because
what's the deal? Maybe they're trying to get these
where you go,
this way.
where you go out in your state land, people are out there during the day.
Get off me, bug. Come on, man.
There's kind of a swamp right there.
I'm so ready for fall and winter.
Crappy
Just
water.
to have a break from the bugs. And all these
All of a
trees
sudden
that I
I'm
wanna
coming up
see.
against a hill back here,
They're harder to
which,
see in the summer.
for all I know, could be restricted land. When I get here, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's here. Oh.
See, I think we need to go back or up.
It's by far easier for me to pick a spot and set down the tablet.
I don't know. You know, they're fast. They could move.
Because then you're not loud right next to my face. This is very, very thick woods. And even with my flashlight, I can't see very far in there, so I can't tell if... I can't even use my woods eyes to see...
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
If there's any sign back here. That... Man, that...
So I'm on the focus now, and I'm trying to point up there.
Walk through the woods a little bit. And I'm coming to a big open field. And what looks like right there, from this distance, it almost looks like a mailbox. But I don't know what's back here. Well, we are going to find out. Now it's kind of looking like one of those signs that tells you what the area is, kind of. Around. I'm trying to swing you around where I point my light. I can't tell if that was in Dee's video or if I just heard movement right here.
Fog setting in again. I don't know if it's picking it up.
I don't see anything moving. Okay, what is this thing? Uh-oh.
I just gotta see what's in the squad.
Well,
it's bugging me. It's bugging me.
Maybe, I don't know. Here's a sign. And the sign says, New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Attention users, beginning later this week, we will be having contractors working in an adjacent to restricted area of approximately 4 to 5 weeks.
There's a woman
The adjacent map identifies the restricted area. There's no map.
I'm not saying there's nobody walking by, but
we'll be operating around this area, so please be cautious when accessing WMA near the project site. If possible, okay, thank you for your cooperation. Wildlife biologist Michael Putnam.
Where's the voices coming from?
I hope that wasn't too loud. Is this loud? When I watch this video back, I want to hear if this is loud.
Like it.
Because I have the legs extended.
There's a path.
So I can set this down and it'll still be relatively tall.
Person path.
Okay. This is kind of fun. The road. Now, remember when I said there was bunkers? In the side of the hill, big bunkers. There's a bunker.
Together. What's back here?
There's the restricted area. There's a restricted. Oh, top of a weed, I hope.
Last time we saw something big back here, but it's too far away to make out what it was. I mean, I don't know what
restricted area, no trespassing for any purpose whatsoever past obvious this. So apparently we can walk down. I just came out of that road down in there. I just came out of that road, and this road comes out right about as far as the phone can see right there where those two little trees are is another hump, which is another bunker facing the other way. So I guess it lets you walk
okay, we got deer
right down here by the
down here.
By the bunkers. I didn't even know these bunkers existed because we're way away from my car and the other part of the road.
Just depends on how far behind
I didn't even know these bunkers were back here, so their bunker area is bigger than I thought.
Trailing behind them is the deer. Yeah, we're not talking about them. They trail right behind them.
Yeah, don't talk about the DMs. I don't.
What's back here? It's killing me.
Try to get everything back into coordination mode here. I still have my.
Lydia, thank you so much, honey.
I still have my light on medium.
Thank you. You
Offset a little bit.
I have no idea how much that helps.
That's off.
I got big plans for you guys this fall.
That's high.
Big plans.
So that's.
Fuck you. Give you a hint, okay?
Turn the light off. It's something just threw something. I don't know where that just came from.
However you want to call it or say it. Y'all got my drift.
Now it's on high. Now my other light's on.
That's all you get.
Fuck you!
That's all you get.
Kyle!
Okay, so... I think...
I don't know if something... Because you can't really... This is so thick right here, you can't throw anything out of it.
What's this?
So, whatever it came from,
What is that?
it had to come from out here in the open field. And it sounded like it hit the concrete front of that bunker.
Dude. I think it's just a runoff. Maybe
Not the door, it didn't hit wood, it was something on concrete. Something was thrown against that right there.
Thank you.
And it had to be out here from right here somewhere. Oh, God. That moth just made a shadow that scared me to half to death.
Okay. What does that go down into?
Whatever that was,
oh man, it looks
not there now, but I'm gonna leave the light on high mode for a minute.
Right there, and I don't want to crack my skull.
Cause I can't hear past you, D. Which is why I usually set you down and walk away.
Not one bit do I like it.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Sorry, I'm pointing you down. I shouldn't be pointing you down.
Hello.
Now I can see out into this field. You see the top of that? See the top of that bunker?
Look at that. A birdie. Thank you guys. Oh my God, you guys are gonna make me cry. Stop it. Thank you, Lydia. Kelly. Don't let me love you. See, it'll let me love some and not the others. Just know I love you all equally.
I don't see
Even
anything.
the ones who hate watching me.
Here is...
Okay, so I'm not going down there. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. There's a green light.
I think it only appears that way because... Just because.
I'm afraid if I hear any callbacks, it's going to be...
That looks like a big tree fell on a smaller tree.
With me.
I don't think that is
People
tall people qualified right there. No, I keep hitting these on my legs, so if this makes a lot of noise in the phone, I will warn you against that, D. Don't hit the bottom of the legs against your phone if that makes a lot of noise. I didn't know that these bunkers were back here, or this field was even back here. I had no idea.
Guys, the whole tree up there moved in.
I can see back into the woods a little bit further right here.
There was a little tree.
I really can't see into these woods at all. They're very thick. Obviously, they did not.
Did you hear that tree? Through the crack, and I'm like, I just think my bones. Thank you, Tomcat. You rock, baby. Thank you. I just think bones. How brittle my bones are. But there was a little tree up in there.
Did you hear that? That rock right there. That rock right there. Was not thrown at me because obviously it could have whacked me. That rock right there just rolled down the...
Crazy.
You can see all these other rocks are pounded in the ground. That rock is free floating. I didn't kick it. That thing just rolled past me from behind me.
Get away from me, bug.
it wasn't thrown with any real force.
Hi.
Because I'm perfectly sure
My
that they
name's
could
Dee.
whack me with them if they wanted to. Okay, if you're going to throw rocks, I'm leaving. I'll get away from that bunker. Okay? I'm going this way. You can, don't throw any more rocks. I'm going away.
Cat balls, absolutely. I can never have enough cat balls. Absolutely. More, the better.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk away.
I just got a box.
I didn't know this was back here. I thought there was only bunkers up by the road. I did not know that there was bunkers this far back. And there's another restricted area sign. You can't walk back out in there. But apparently you can be on this road, which is cool. I didn't know you could get that close or actually get up close enough to see the bunkers.
He was listening to whatever's up here, but in between him and my pathway.
I keep thinking I see paths out into the woods. I just lost the entire woods. Okay, those are the telephone poles. I think this. Where the hell does this one come out?
This can't hurt you, it's just a toy.
This one's taking a left and going back towards my car. It's taking quite a left. Something. You see how all the cattails are the same height, and then all of a sudden something crunches them down right there, and then they're the same height all there.
What was that? I just saw some right across the thing. What is that? Yellow. Sherry's, thank you so much.
This is a huge field of goldenrod.
Get myself organized, I'm sorry.
Or something.
I don't know where they're pulling it.
Looks like something right there. Walks through, you see that path? Walks through right there and then comes right through here.
Is that a cow?
Ooh. I just heard a vroom. I just heard a very vibration just above my head.
We're walking because
and I've been shot at before. That sounded like a high-power rifle bullet flew over my head.
That guy right here pulling down trees on me.
Maybe my light
Thank you guys so much
attracted
for being here. 225 people.
A bee of some kind. But there's a step. You see these steps? I'm seeing them in the phone pretty good. There's a step. There's a step, and there's, as far as I can reach, a step. And then it walks out that way. So whatever that thing is, it's stepping about the distance apart with steps.
It was like a boulder.
As far as I would have steps when I was younger and I could run. That's why I have friends with me, because I cannot run. Had a hip replacement and got bad knees, and I'm 60 and I'm about ready to retire. And
I don't know why I'm moving. I was hoping to move back.
where do they go? Where does this road go? Where does it come out?
There's no farms or anything like that.
I know I'm pointing at the ground. I'm sorry.
It's Ohio, though. You never know. Sherry.
Kind of partially.
Again, oh my God, you guys are killing it tonight.
I'm about ready to turn you off on the video, Dee, because I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it in the phone or not, because it's got the anti-shaky thing on. But my whole body is shaking like I'm cold.
Sorry, little buddy,
or very
I'm sorry.
afraid. And I don't feel afraid at all, but my body's reacting to something.
That is
and I can't see squat.
Killer rabbits from Mighty Python, Holy Grail.
I heard that because that sounded like a bullet went over my head.
Big spot. That's too big for deer. Guys, that's a big spot. Like, I could lay...
But there was no gunshot.
Maybe 2 deer laid together, possibly.
And silencers are not so quiet that you can't hear them at all.
got me. He's a killer bunny. He was like 3 inches tall.
I will start looking at the phone.
He's a killer. He's a killer.
Swatting the bugs through my face.
What was that? I just heard.
There's
like
another spot right there. It looks like something
sounded alienish to me, and
walks out into this field,
all kinds of shit.
or maybe even.
I don't know if you can go back and listen.
That's an open spot right there. That kind of looks like a bedding spot right there. It might be deer beds.
Get my cows, dude. I've got it in the truck, I think.
But anything could flatten that down like that. Okay. I don't know where I am anymore. I'm not lost by far, but like I said, I have never been back this far.
I know.
And I know that I did not.
He's probably traumatized for the rest of his life.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me right there. There is the ass end of a.
I didn't hurt her step on it.
I want to say that they've been brush hogging this right here. Because they've been driving a tractor in here. And it looks like they've brush hogged it, but when I looked over there, it looked like two giant eyes.
It's not a runner.
It looks like maybe the headlights of a tractor.
Okay.
That scared me a little. This is a huge open field. This thing right here is taking a hard swing, and it already has taken a swing. I don't know where this road is going to bring me out compared to my car.
It was moving, and that's what it sounded like it ripped it from.
An older roadway goes that direction, and there's another one of those signs telling me that there's going to be people working out here, and it looks like that's where they're working. There's the telephone poles, and I don't know, that has to be the same telephone line that I said, hey, when I walked in, you could see a telephone pole, and I said the bunkers are on the other end of that. But this line of telephone poles is headed in that direction. And I didn't even know these ones existed, so I'm not...
Is that why you guys are so irritable?
I'm nowhere near my car, and I don't know where this particular roadway comes out.
I just heard a kid go, hi. I'm losing it, guys. I don't know. I'm hearing everything.
On that telephone pole is restricted area, so I think I'm walking on both of those signs right there. That sign and that sign is the restricted area.
I think they get tired of the same old people watching during the day, and then you got this nut job that comes in at night, acting a fool.
There's the road.
Putting on a show. Like, you know, kicking up my heels and...
So I did...
Hello, my darling.
I'm somewhere near the road.
Yeah, see, I am there like a...
I'm gonna bring you over here, but these aren't the bunkers I was showing you before.
I'm scared, you're scared.
But there's a restricted area, no trespassing, so I can't go down this road.
They're playing opera.
So I'm somewhere
like
down the road where I pointed to where the bunkers are.
Where's the trail? I was going to take you all up in there, but...
And I'm going to walk... I can't see over this thing. I'm going to walk up this berm.
Your pretty face.
Wet grass. Look at it. They brush hogged all this off.
Why?
I don't see anything, but out there you can see trees, kinda. God, that moss freaked me out when I see that shadow out in front of me. There's trees about 150 yards out in front of me. Somewhere on the other side of that is the road.
I smelled that walking through earlier. I keep getting that here at this location. Now, I don't know if you saw the last video or not, but on my way out,
the ground because I have to see.
I smelled that
back down this bank.
Like something's dead, and I'm smelling it again.
Got water in it, so I gotta get water like that. There we go. All right.
I don't like that. I don't know what that means.
down that way. Maybe if I shut it off. Can you see that light down there? That red tail light down there? If it's a tail light, I don't know if it's a car or not.
See, these are the kind of rocks that are falling.
Looks like tail lights.
They're huge when they land, like boom.
So let me get on the other side of where it says restricted right here. Now I don't know. I don't know really.
I don't look a long way.
Faintly
Long
where
ways down this thing.
how far I am right now. Can't be anybody
That's
too
what I'm saying.
important
There's
if those.
a guy out here that fishes down there. Fish, goes fishing. And come on.
I shined my light down there a couple times.
And he always plays his music loud, so we usually have I have a scream off with him, so I don't get copyrighted.
I don't know if there's
Maybe
security guards that they have posted maybe down here to protect the equipment driving around. But now I'm not inside the restricted area anymore. They can't say squat.
Usually if there's a stadium or something, right?
I don't.
There would be lights, correct?
There's another one of those things.
Like when the voices be.
And that looks like a little roadway right there. I don't know. Can't say I don't know where I am, but I don't know where. I know the road is right out this way somewhere. Oh, there's a roadway.
I don't understand where all that shouting's coming from.
Nobody's acting like they're coming after me. This is a big open field now. I think I'm a half a mile away from my car still, but I'm coming up on the road that my car is parked on.
We are walking.
It's kind of cool. I did not know that they allowed you to see any of the bunkers. So those bunkers are probably ones that never had ammunition in them. Those are probably like equipment storage bunkers or something.
They don't like this kind of music.
Oh, I saw the road. I saw cars.
Singing, like if I was just to sing.
250 yards maybe away from here.
Like instrumental music. So if you're out here playing a guitar or a harp or not so much like saxophones.
I can see a stop
and
sign.
Like that. That's no.
Down there. That's a stop sign.
From my experience.
Holding this.
I need to start putting that in little quotations. From my experience.
Holding this handle, D. It's easier to, because this is what you normally want to do. Holding that handle, it's pointed at the ground. It's a little bit front heavy with the light on it, which it would be anyway. So you got to be mindful of that. So that it's a little front heavy. But hearing your voice, D, makes this not even nervous, even when I got a rock thrown at me. Here,
Clappity clap clap.
you talking in the background just is almost the same thing as talking to the camera. It makes you less nervous. And when you talk to the Kyles, like Kyle, if you're talking to them, it just makes them a lot less scary, I guess. It's not exactly fear on my part.
Sorry, car. There's tree
It's
knocking
just
coming from that tree line over there.
the unknown, I
I've never
guess.
been over there.
Kyle, I'm coming through, whatever this is. I just said I'm not scared and saying that your voice helps me, and I just got a full body chills for some reason. And it's not any colder right here. Not sure exactly why. Maybe it's because I was walking from an open field and now I'm walking down through a cave of trees that is very close.
When we caught that, it was almost 11 o'clock.
You cannot see out into those trees. Same as the other place. It's very thick through here. But there's a stop sign.
Thank you guys so much.
And the road's got to be just past that stop sign, I imagine. I did not know there was another place to park where you could actually walk in here. that wasn't restricted. Maybe I just drove by it so many times and I just never even noticed it. I live right around the corner. I've lived here since 2005. Hunted deer all through here.
This setup I've got.
But I've
Now that I got it
never
vertical, vertical, horizontal.
Sorry, D.
Can go back to my setup to where I was gonna be perfect without any shaky.
Oh, you can do horizontal again?
I figured it out right before I got here. To start.
Bugs. I'm not hearing or seeing anything, but I am feeling threatened. I'm feeling threatened right here, so I stopped.
I'm trying to think what that's.
Of course I did, right?
Still sitting there. You can have this. This is for you.
There's nothing up in the trees. My light has
for you.
My light has gone back to medium power. I'm feeling even more threatened right here, so I'm going to set this down. You're now laying on the ground, guy. I need to switch hands. Just in case I need to get my friends out. Oh, this is... I've been in haunted houses and felt this way before. Kyle! But I've never felt like... I've never felt threatened like that. Not quite like that. I mean, I felt like maybe I shouldn't be here, but this time something is either telling me not to go out to the road, which is right beyond that stop sign. Either something's telling me not to go out to the road or something's trying to force me out to the road. So now I'm walking back the other way. The goof ass that I am. Kyle! Are you doing that? Who's trying to scare me? Whacking my back with a freaking flashlight because the mosquitoes are biting me right through my shirt. Kyle! Oh, it just all of a sudden, all the chills and all that feeling just left, just vanished. You're full of shit. You should know by now that you can't scare me away. You're just going to make me more aware. And if you make a noise and try to scare me, I'm going to go towards you. Because I want to see you. Where are you? I don't see any eye shine. I don't hear anything, which is my normal. I haven't heard any wood knocks. I got a rock thrown at me. I don't know what's happening, D. I may have walked too far away from your live. Nope, I hear your voice again. But as usual, they give me little snippets of, yes, something's here. We're going to chuck a rock out. And, you know, deer don't throw rocks. But they will not make a hoot noise. I've heard grunts before. Because I keep telling them, don't go grunt, grunt, grunt. No grunt. Don't do that. Say, whoop. You got to say, whoop. Or say hello. Or say Kyle. Kyle. You know who it is. I think my light just went back bright. It did, maybe it's just because I'm pointing it to something that's closer. But all that feeling just went, just as much as it whooshed on me, it's now just gone. That whole I'm being watched and being threatened feeling just left. D is adulting. Are you sure? Yeah, that whole thing left. So I'm going to snap that off. Put the phone back. That is quite obviously the road right there. I'm already at 59 minutes, so probably D. I'm going to set this down. I'm going to go out in front of the thing. Kyle, are you afraid of me? Kyle, don't be afraid. See, I'm out in front of the light now. The light's not going to hurt you. I have this light in my hand, but I'll leave it off. Unless you try to scare me, I'll leave it off. I don't know if the phone caught that, but there's 3 clicks from over here. It could have been rocks, but it kind of sounded like teeth, but it was more like rocks out in the open rather than teeth in something's mouth. Come on! I just want to see you. I just want to see you. One time. You come out, and I'll be scared. I will not, I won't lie to you. I'll be scared if you come out.
Yeah.
And I might yell and try to run away. But all you have to do is come right out here.
That's the problem.
Stand right here or right there and just stand there and let me see you clearly one time. Just once. And I will not come out here and bother you anymore. I just want to see you. That's it. I swear.
I probably am dealing with that.
If I see
deal with
you,
him
I
a lot.
won't bring anybody else.
I actually caught one vanishing on video. Hi. We're not talking about him
And I
right
won't
now.
come back out here at night at all. Just let me see you.
Thank you so much, Guardian Angel. We won't let me love you, but thank you. You rock.
I won't do anything. Except trip over this stick.
Dude, screw that. We talked about it, now we're leaving it. No, we're not doing this. I just put a howl over there.
If I pull the handle up, it's just
a long way to walk.
It's light, but it's not very much. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Come right out here. Let me see you. I know that's against every single thing that you know. And you don't want to be on camera. If you don't want to be on camera, stand behind the light. You stand behind the light right there and just let me see you with my light. The camera's on me. You stand out here.
Why is the owl sound getting louder?
You stand behind the light here and come out and let me see you.
What is that?
Even if nobody else can see you, just let me see you and I will leave and I won't come back at night at all.
Where's the light? Dude, what is that? It's like a figure.
See, this light is not very bright. It just lets me see because I can't see in the dark like you can. Come on.
That's where I'm hearing the damn. No, I'm hearing the damn cow come from that direction, dude. I've heard and seen so many of you guys send me a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna sit down,
I don't
alright?
know what's making that noise, but if it is what I think it is, I'm out. Y'all come at the tree line.
I'm sitting on the ground, just right here.
Can't see what the hell you're doing.
I'm not threatening at all.
I don't like that. How's the cow sound getting louder to me?
I just want to see you.
I don't
Come on.
understand. The people mysteriously disappeared. Stop cheering. I didn't think about the cow, me being in a cow costume. And they're mooing at me. Do you think they would really remember me being in the costume?
Oh yeah, Dee, we remember you being in a costume.
Crazy.
That cow costume was hilarious.
Ma.
Moo.
That's my best move.
Kyle! Come on!
Ma.
I got Dee in here.
No.
I bring Dee so that she can bring you out and I can see you.
Okay.
That's all I want. I'll quit.
Okay.
I will not
Hi.
go in the woods at nighttime
Hello.
anymore.
I'm walking. There's that death smell again. What is that? It smells rotten, man. It's every time I'm in this location.
I know you can hear Dee's voice. She's right, but she can't see you.
My legs just got heavy. I don't feel right.
If you come out in front of the camera right here, then she can see you. But later,
I don't like that. I don't feel right.
I know what that feels like,
I
Keith.
feel like
I know you don't like that feeling. I just had that feeling like this.
my voice felt like it got deep and heavy. I don't know, man. I didn't like that. Am I bleeding? I taste it. No.
It doesn't scare me out of the
I
woods.
don't like that. I'm walking now.
Feeling like that, it puts me in army mode.
I don't. What the?
And in army, by
Dude,
meaning army mode,
I feel like I'm moving in
puts
slow
me on
motion,
high
man.
alert.
I don't know what I did. I don't know if they got me or not. I don't. What the fuck just happened? Excuse my language. I don't like that.
Kyle! Come on, at least make a noise. Knock on wood.
I gotta get to my trap. I gotta go. I don't like that. Man, I felt like, the only way I can explain it is when I had my teeth pulled. Like, everything got slowed down. Like that, I don't know what it is they give you. What is that? But it's like, everybody sounds like Darth Vader. That's what it felt like. I don't know how to explain it. It's the only way I can explain it. How come it's not showing up on camera? What the hell is that? Dude, I can't even function right now, man. What?
She feels like she's been drugged.
That's all I'm hearing in my ears.
She's headed back to her truck. Come on, Kyle. I even sat down with you.
They're not, I don't even...
I just want to, literally just want to see you. That's it.
I'll let you guys keep watching the tree line. I'm sorry, I don't know. Let me get my bearings back here.
I used my light a lot today for about an hour straight, and you can
I
see
hate that. I've not felt one that intense before.
I'm now below
I don't know if I got
25%
zapped or
on my light.
what the hell that was. That's the
I
only thing I
have a
can think.
backup light in my back pocket, of course. And
There's
this
a
big light
bell.
is still on high power mode, even though it's on medium.
Kyle!
I need you to leave me alone.
Say whoop!
Stop that. I can't. I don't know what you're doing. Just stop. What is that supposed to do?
Woo!
I mean, it makes it harder to move and run and walk. That's why I think it's a DM messing with me at the moment, not them. which I know they have that power to make you stop and freeze. But I gotta get out of here, man. The fog set in. I'm in the middle of the field. I'm an idiot. What time is it? I don't even know. I don't like it.
Alright. I'm gonna pick all that mess up.
Guys, I'm sorry. I look like an idiot. It's 10:24. It's about time for them to start the calling. I'm wondering, my whole legs got heavy, and it sounded like my voice sounded like Darth Vader. And I don't know. I have to listen to that back.
All right, I have my
It scares me a little bit. I don't like it.
I have my big light in my back pocket.
I can go to the road here.
I still have Dee running. She's walking back to her truck, so I'm walking back to my car.
I'm so busy with you guys. Hold on, I push you down.
I got a good at least half a mile to walk back to my car down the road. Stop.
What did I do? What did I say? Right before that happened, what happened? What did I do? Did I say something wrong?
Do not block gate.
I've seen
Unauthorized
where they do this
vehicles
thing,
prohibited.
And like deer will freeze
But that is,
and stuff like that. And it was.
I've
hard
never
for me to
noticed this
move
little parking spot for
my
some
legs,
reason.
But,
Here's
like
the road.
right now they're heavy. It's like I'm about to drop.
Now,
I'm walking. I'm going towards the road. I don't care.
here comes a car. You can see it starting to come over the hill. I've
Man, I don't know. They zapped me before.
I must have seen this stop sign before. I know where I am now. There's a up on top of that hill where that car is down there. Ah. My phone just went into battery saver mode. So my phone got drained, but not my light. My light underneath the phone still has 3 bars. The tablet's still good, but my phone just went into power saver mode. So
it's like I don't know, like
Dee's right close to the end, and I'm gonna have to turn my phone off or it won't save this video. So I'm gonna sign off. You have a wonderful rest of your night, Dee, and I hope nothing grabs you right before you get back to your truck. And I know where I am now. I just didn't know that thing was a road, I guess. I got about a half a mile walk back to my truck up this hill, so